12 tips to help you lose weight on the 12-week plan. 1. Don't skip breakfast. Skipping breakfast won't help you lose weight. You could miss out on essential nutrients and you may end up snacking more throughout the day because you feel hungry. Healthy breakfasts. For people who hate breakfast. Get into the habit of eating a morning meal with these simple breakfasts, designed to whet the appetite of even the most habitual breakfast skipper. Not hungry first thing in the morning? Pushed for time? Trying to lose weight? These calorie-counted treats will tempt you to rediscover the pleasure of breakfast. From energy-boosting apple pie porridge and protein-packed scrambled eggs to a nutrient-rich green smoothie and granola bars, there's something for everyone. Creating the habit of eating in the morning is something you can build towards, says dietitian Alison Hornby. Start off with a light bite, such as a piece of fruit or low-fat yogurt. After a while, your morning appetite will naturally increase, and you'll probably find you eat less throughout the day, including snacks. Research suggests people who eat breakfast are slimmer because they tend to eat less during the day, particularly fewer high-calorie snacks. If you're short on time in the morning, think about ways to keep your breakfast choice simple. You could also try waking up 10 minutes earlier or getting other chores out of the way ahead of time. Apple pie porridge. Serves 1 adult. Preparation time 10 minutes. Cooking time 5 minutes. Calories per portion 315 kilocalories, 1318 kilojoules. Ingredients: 50 grams porridge oats, 200 milliliters semi-skimmed milk, 1 medium dessert apple, diced, pinch of cinnamon. This is a warm, comforting porridge spiced up with the classic flavors of a homemade apple pie. Throw all the ingredients into a saucepan. Heat and stir until boiling, then lower the heat and simmer gently for 5 minutes, stirring often. Spoon the porridge into a serving bowl and add a sprinkle of cinnamon. Or you could try muesli, fresh fruit and low-fat yogurt. Fruit added to your muesli counts towards your 5 a day. Low-fat yogurt provides calcium and protein, but watch out for the sugar content. Go for muesli with no added sugar. Porridge with mashed banana and dried blueberries. Put oats and a handful of dried blueberries in a bowl, and add semi-skimmed milk. Heat in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes, stirring every so often. When cooked, stir in the mashed banana, which is a healthier substitute for sugar or honey. For the best results, use a very ripe banana. Baked beans on wholemeal toast. Not only are they naturally low in fat, but baked beans are also packed with fiber and protein, making them a vegetarian source of protein. Look out for reduced salt and reduced sugar ranges. Breakfast cereals. Cereals can be high in sugar, with some comprising up to 37% of the white stuff. Try switching to lower sugar cereals or those with no added sugar, such as plain whole wheat cereal biscuits, plain shredded whole grain pillows or plain porridge. Protein-packed breakfasts. Scrambled eggs, with optional wholemeal toast. Serves 1 adult. Preparation time 5 minutes. Cooking time 5 minutes. Calories per portion: scrambled eggs 247 kilocalories, 1033 kilojoules, 2 slices of wholemeal toast 190 kilocalories, 795 kilojoules. Ingredients: 2 eggs, 4 tablespoons semi-skimmed milk, 2 slices wholemeal toast, 2 teaspoons low-fat spread, pinch of black pepper. Optional sprinkling of chopped chives. Calories nominal. The secret to perfect scrambled eggs is to fold them gently in the pan to get curds, rather than a dried, quivering mess. Lightly mix the eggs and milk in a bowl. Melt the low-fat spread in a pan and add the egg mixture. Cook over a medium-high heat, stirring slowly and gently until they're just set, with big, soft curds. Serve the eggs on the slices of toast, sprinkled with chives and some pepper. Tips: To make green eggs, scramble your eggs with a handful, 40 grams, of spinach, 30 kilocalories/125 kilojoules. Or you could try low-fat Greek yogurt topped with fruit and nuts. Try strawberries and mixed nuts. Smoked salmon and low-fat cream cheese bagel. Halve the bagel and toast it. Spread low-fat cream cheese on one side and top with salmon. Add a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of black pepper. Green smoothie. Serves 1 adult. Preparation time 5 minutes. Cooking time none. Calories per portion 140 kilocalories, 586 kilojoules. Ingredients: 40 grams tinned mango slices, discard liquid. 40 grams tinned peach slices, discard liquid. 40 grams frozen spinach. 1 medium banana. 200 milliliters water, or as required. Smoothies are a great introduction to breakfast if you don't normally have much of an appetite at the crack of dawn. They're also a good portable option for your morning commute. Compared with some hardcore recipes, our green smoothie is quite sweet and fruity while still giving a healthy serving of greens. Blend all the ingredients together until smooth. Add more water to achieve the desired consistency. Tips: you could use frozen or fresh fruit instead of tinned. Limit the amount of fruit juice and smoothies you drink to a combined total of 150 milliliters a day. Or you could try banana and oats smoothie. Transform your speckled bananas into an energy-boosting liquid breakfast. Blend 1 ripe banana with 2 tablespoons of oats and 100 milliliters of semi-skimmed milk until smooth. This can also be made using a soy drink. Limit the amount of fruit juice and smoothies you drink to a combined total of 150 milliliters a day. Very berry smoothie. Take 1 banana, 140 grams of frozen summer berries or forest fruits, 40 grams of low-fat natural yogurt and about 100 milliliters of apple juice. Blend the banana and berries until smooth. With the blade swirling, pour in apple juice to achieve the consistency you like. Limit the amount of fruit juice and smoothies you drink to a combined total of 150 milliliters a day. Pimp your toast. Tired of your usual toppings? Toast doesn't have to be boring. Brighten up your bread with these healthier combos: mashed avocado and hard-boiled egg, Marmite and grilled 30% less fat mature cheese, or banana slices and peanut butter. 5-minute breakfasts. Grab-and-go breakfast bar. Makes 6 bars. Preparation time 15 minutes. Cooking time 25 minutes. Calories per portion: 1 bar, 300 kilocalories, 1255 kilojoules. Ingredients: 150 grams jumbo oats, 2 very ripe medium bananas, 60 grams melted butter, 60 grams cherries, 60 grams cranberries, 40 grams sunflower seeds, 40 grams pumpkin seeds. Mornings can sometimes be a bit of a rush. Make a batch of these no added sugar granola bars in advance for a healthy breakfast on the go. Preheat the oven to 200 C, fan 180 C, gas mark 6. Mix the oats, cherries, cranberries and seeds together in a bowl. Pour in the melted butter and mix in thoroughly to make sure the oats are well coated. On a separate plate, mash the bananas into a pulp with a fork, then add to the oat mixture and mix well. Spread the mixture into a 30 by 20 cm tin and bake in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Once cooked, transfer to a wire rack to cool, then cut into 6 bars. Tips: press the mixture into the baking tin well to help the binding process, but not too hard or it may affect the flavor. If your first batch is more crumbly than you'd like, try increasing the amount of mashed banana to moisten the mixture before baking. Or you could try banana bagel sandwich. Mash a ripe banana and serve it in a toasted, preferably wholemeal, bagel. Mashing instead of slicing the banana gives the filling a creamier texture, meaning you won't need low-fat spread. Quick porridge. Making porridge is easier than you think. Combine 50 grams of rolled or instant oats with 200 milliliters, or more for runny porridge, of semi-skimmed milk in a bowl, and microwave on full power for 2 minutes. Top with dried fruit or nuts. 1-minute omelette. Combine 1 beaten egg, a few spinach leaves and some chopped lean roast ham in a bowl. Microwave on full power for 1 minute or until the egg is set. Weekend treats. English breakfast muffin. Serves 1 adult. Preparation time 10 minutes. Cooking time 5 minutes. Calories per portion 309 kilocalories, 1293 kilojoules. Ingredients: 1 wholemeal English muffin, cut in half. 1 poached egg. 1 slice lean roast ham. 20 grams reduced fat or light medium hard cheese. 2 teaspoons low-fat spread. 20 grams fresh spinach leaves. Pinch of ground black pepper. Oozing poached egg on a layer of cheese and roast ham. What's not to love about this lower-calorie version of the classic English breakfast muffin? Preheat the grill and toast the muffins on the cut sides only. Poach the egg in gently simmering water for 3 to 4 minutes until the yolk is set but still runny in the middle. Spread the toasted muffin sides with the low-fat spread, and layer the spinach leaves, ham and cheese on one half. Place the poached egg on top, season with black pepper, and top with the other half of the muffin. Tips: if you prefer, you can scramble the egg with 4 tablespoons of semi-skimmed milk. Pour the mixture into a heated pan, cook and stir until the eggs are just set. Or you could dry overnight oats. Combine oats with low-fat yogurt and let sit overnight in the fridge. Add fresh fruit, such as berries, in the morning. Baked eggs. Put an egg, with yolk unbroken, and some creme fraiche in a ramekin. Put the ramekin in a baking dish and fill the dish with hot tap water to 3/4 up the ramekin. Bake for 15 minutes or until the yolk is set to your liking. Healthy full English breakfast. For a healthier version of the king of the morning meal, combining eggs, bacon, mushrooms, grilled tomatoes and baked beans. 2. Eat regular meals. Eating at regular times during the day helps burn calories at a faster rate. It also reduces the temptation to snack on foods high in fat and sugar. Eating a balanced diet. Eating a healthy, balanced diet is an important part of maintaining good health, and can help you feel your best. This means eating a wide variety of foods in the right proportions, and consuming the right amount of food and drink to achieve and maintain a healthy body weight. This page covers healthy eating advice for the general population. People with special dietary needs or a medical condition should ask their doctor or a registered dietitian for advice. Food groups in your diet. The Eat Well guide shows that to have a healthy, balanced diet, people should try to eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and vegetables every day. Base meals on higher fiber starchy foods like potatoes, bread, rice or pasta. Have some dairy or dairy alternatives, such as soy drinks. Eat some beans, pulses, fish, eggs, meat and other protein. Choose unsaturated oils and spreads, and eat them in small amounts. Drink plenty of fluids, at least 6 to 8 glasses a day. If you're having foods and drinks that are high in fat, salt and sugar, have these less often and in small amounts. Try to choose a variety of different foods from the 5 main food groups to get a wide range of nutrients. Most people in the UK eat and drink too many calories, too much saturated fat, sugar and salt, and not enough fruit, vegetables, oily fish or fiber. The Eat Well guide does not apply to children under the age of 2 because they have different nutritional needs. Between the ages of 2 and 5 years, children should gradually move to eating the same foods as the rest of the family in the proportions shown in the Eat Well guide. Fruit and vegetables. Are you getting your 5 a day? Fruit and vegetables are a good source of vitamins and minerals and fiber, and should make up just over 1/3 of the food you eat each day. It's recommended that you eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and vegetables every day. They can be fresh, frozen, canned, dried or juiced. There's evidence that people who eat at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables a day have a lower risk of heart disease, stroke and some cancers. Eating 5 portions is not as hard as it sounds. A portion is 80 grams of fresh, canned or frozen fruit and vegetables. 30 grams of dried fruit, which should be kept to mealtimes. 150 milliliters glass of fruit juice or smoothie, but do not have more than 1 portion a day as these drinks are sugary and can damage teeth. Just 1 apple, banana, pear or similar sized fruit is 1 portion each. A slice of pineapple or melon is also 1 portion, and 3 heaped tablespoons of vegetables is another portion. Adding a tablespoon of dried fruit, such as raisins, to your morning cereal is an easy way to get 1 portion. You could also swap your mid-morning biscuit for a banana, and add a side salad to your lunch. In the evening, have a portion of vegetables with dinner and fresh fruit with plain, lower-fat yogurt for dessert to reach your 5 a day. Starchy foods in your diet. Starchy foods should make up just over a third of everything you eat. This means your meals should be based on these foods. Choose whole grain or wholemeal varieties of starchy foods, such as brown rice, whole wheat pasta, and brown, wholemeal or higher fiber white bread. They contain more fiber, and usually more vitamins and minerals, than white varieties. Potatoes with the skins on are a great source of fiber and vitamins. For example, when having boiled potatoes or a jacket potato, eat the skin too. Milk and dairy foods, and alternatives. Milk and dairy foods, such as cheese and yogurt, are good sources of protein. They also contain calcium, which helps keep your bones healthy. Go for lower fat and lower sugar products where possible. Choose semi-skimmed, 1% fat or skimmed milk, as well as lower fat hard cheeses or cottage cheese, and lower fat, lower sugar yogurt. Dairy alternatives, such as soy drinks, are also included in this food group. When buying alternatives, choose unsweetened, calcium-fortified versions. Beans, pulses, fish, eggs, meat and other proteins. These foods are all good sources of protein, which is essential for the body to grow and repair itself. They're also good sources of a range of vitamins and minerals. Meat is a good source of protein, vitamins and minerals, including iron, zinc and B vitamins. It's also one of the main sources of vitamin B12. Choose lean cuts of meat and skinless poultry whenever possible to cut down on fat. Always cook meat thoroughly. Try to eat less red and processed meat like bacon, ham and sausages. Eggs and fish are also good sources of protein, and contain many vitamins and minerals. Oily fish is particularly rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Aim to eat at least 2 portions of fish a week, including 1 portion of oily fish. You can choose from fresh, frozen or canned, but remember that canned and smoked fish can often be high in salt. Pulses, including beans, peas and lentils, are naturally very low in fat and high in fiber, protein, vitamins and minerals. Nuts are high in fiber, and unsalted nuts make a good snack. But they do still contain high levels of fat, so eat them in moderation. Oils and spreads. Some fat in the diet is essential, but on average people in the UK eat too much saturated fat. It's important to get most of your fat from unsaturated oils and spreads. Swapping to unsaturated fats can help lower cholesterol. Remember that all types of fat are high in energy and should be eaten in small amounts. Eat less saturated fat, sugar and salt. Too much saturated fat can increase the amount of cholesterol in the blood, which increases your risk of developing heart disease. Regularly consuming foods and drinks high in sugar increases your risk of obesity and tooth decay. Eating too much salt can raise your blood pressure, which increases your risk of getting heart disease or having a stroke. C8 Tips for healthy eating. To find out more about why you need to cut down on saturated fat, sugar and salt, which foods they're found in, and how to make healthier choices. Need to lose weight? Most adults in England are overweight or obese. Check whether you're a healthy weight using the BMI calculator. If you need to lose weight, you can use the NHS Weight Loss Plan. It's a free 12-week diet and exercise plan to help you lose weight and develop healthier habits. The plan, which has been downloaded more than 2 million times, is designed to help you lose weight safely and keep it off. 3. Eat plenty of fruit and veg. Fruit and veg are low in calories and fat, and high in fiber, 3 essential ingredients for successful weight loss. They also contain plenty of vitamins and minerals. 5 a day. What counts? Almost all fruit and vegetables count towards your 5 a day, so it may be easier than you think to get your recommended daily amount. At a glance, what counts? 80 grams of fresh, canned or frozen fruit and vegetables counts as 1 portion of your 5 a day. Opt for tin or canned fruit and vegetables in natural juice or water, with no added sugar or salt. 30 grams of dried fruit. This is equivalent to around 80 grams of fresh fruit, counts as 1 portion of your 5 a day. Dried fruit should be eaten mealtimes, not as a between-meal snack, to reduce the risk of tooth decay. Some portions only count once in a day. 150 milliliters of fruit juice, vegetable juice or smoothie. Limit the amount you drink to a combined total of 150 milliliters a day. Crushing fruit and vegetables into juice and smoothies releases the sugars they contain, which can damage teeth. Juices and smoothies should be consumed at mealtimes, not as a between-meal snack, to reduce the risk of tooth decay. 80 grams of beans and pulses. These only count once as part of your 5 a day, no matter how many you eat. This is because although they're a good source of fiber, they contain fewer nutrients than other fruits and vegetables. Different types of fruit and veg. Fruit and vegetables don't have to be fresh to count as a portion. Nor do they have to be eaten on their own. They also count if they're part of a meal or dish. These all also count towards your 5 a day. Frozen fruit and vegetables. Tinned or canned fruit and vegetables. Buy ones tinned in natural juice or water, with no added sugar or salt. Fruit and vegetables cooked in dishes such as soups, stews or pasta. The 30 grams portion of dried fruit, such as currants, dates, sultanas and figs, counts as 1 of your 5 a day, but should be eaten at mealtimes, not as a between-meal snack, to reduce the impact on teeth. Fruit and vegetables in convenience foods, such as ready meals and shop-bought pasta sauces, soups and puddings. Some ready-made foods are high in salt, sugar and fat, so only have them occasionally or in small amounts. You can find the salt, sugar and fat content of ready-made foods on the label. Drinks and 5 a day. Keep an eye on the amount of fruit juice and smoothies you drink. The current advice is to limit consumption of fruit or vegetable juices and smoothies to a combined total of 150 milliliters a day, 1 portion. Crushing fruit into juice releases the sugars they contain, which can damage teeth. Even unsweetened fruit juice and smoothies are sugary, so limit these to a combined total of 150 milliliters a day. Diluting 150 milliliters of fruit juice with water, still or sparkling, can make it go further. Remember to keep fruit juice and smoothies to mealtimes to reduce the impact on teeth. Do potatoes count towards my 5 a day? No. Potatoes are a starchy food and a great source of energy, fiber, B vitamins and potassium. In the UK, we get a lot of our vitamin C from potatoes. Although they typically only contain around 11 to 16 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams of potatoes, we generally eat a lot of them. When eaten as part of a meal, potatoes are generally used in place of other sources of starch, such as bread, pasta or rice. Because of this, they don't count towards your 5 a day. Other vegetables that don't count towards your 5 a day are yams, cassava and plantain. They're also usually eaten as starchy foods. Sweet potatoes, parsnips, swedes and turnips do count towards your 5 a day because they're usually eaten in addition to the starchy food part of the meal. Potatoes play an important role in your diet, even if they don't count towards your 5 a day. It's best to eat them without any added salt or fat. They're also a good source of fiber, so leave the skins on where possible to keep in more of the fiber and vitamins. For example, if you're having boiled potatoes or a jacket potato, make sure you eat the skin, too. 5 a day, a wide variety. To get the most from your 5 portions, eat a wide variety of fruit and vegetables. 4. Get more active. Being active is key to losing weight and keeping it off. As well as providing numerous health benefits, exercise can help burn off the excess calories you can't cut through diet alone. Get active your way. Make activity part of your daily routine. For most of us, daily chores, such as shopping or housework, don't count towards your activity target. This is because your body doesn't work hard enough to get your heart rate up. Fitness for busy mums and dads. Set a time for physical activity and stick to it. You're more likely to find time to be active if you do it at the same time and on the same days each week. Split activity up throughout the day. You can achieve your target in bouts of 10 minutes or more. Walk your children to and from school. This will also help them develop a pattern of physical activity. Be active with your child. Take them to the swimming pool, or play in the garden or park. Take up running, if you're just starting out. Improve your strength and flexibility with Strength and Flex, a 5-week exercise workout plan. Join a child-friendly gym. Find a class or club that accepts children or offers childcare during a workout. Set up a buggy group with other parents and go on long walks with the children. Try our home exercise routines in the NHS Fitness Studio. Exercise during your lunch break. Your office may have a gym, or you may have access to a nearby swimming pool or squash courts. Cycle or walk part, if not all, of your journey to work. Get off one bus or tube stop before your destination. Fitness for families. Children don't need to get their daily target of 60 active minutes all in one go. They can do them in chunks of 10 minutes throughout the day. Try something new. If you're not sure what activities you'd like to try as a family. If parents are physically active, their children are likely to be active too, so lead by example. Instead of watching TV, encourage your child to find fun activities to do on their own or with friends, such as playing chase or riding their bikes. Let your kids help decide what to do. Children are more likely to participate in something if they're involved in picking it. When it comes to play, children should do what they enjoy most. Running around, having fun with other kids and burning off energy are great ways of getting some, or all, of their recommended 60 minutes of activity a day. Walking is a fun and easy way for children to get active while spending time with you and their friends. Have a disco in your lounge with your music. All you need are some great tunes and you and your children can have fun dancing anywhere. Have a splash, whether they're doing lengths of the pool or having a good splash about. Children love playing in water. Cycling is a great alternative to the car or bus. You don't even need to have somewhere to get to, just taking the kids out for a bike ride is a fun activity. Young people and fitness. Try something new. If you're not sure what activities you'd like, find out which sport or activity you're best suited to using the BBC's Which Sport Are You Made For? tool. Take up running. If you're just starting out, try our popular Couch to 5K running plan. Get into shape with Strength and Flex, a 5-week exercise plan to increase your strength and flexibility. Walk more, to school, to visit friends, to the shops or other places in your neighborhood. Find out the benefits of walking in Walking for Health. Get your mates involved. You're more likely to keep active if you have fun and other people to enjoy yourself with. Ask your parents if you can go to the gym with them or if there's a local community center where you can exercise. Create a new routine where you walk or run every day when you get home from school or before you have dinner. If you don't want to exercise outside on your own, buddy up with a friend, or use an exercise DVD or choose a workout from the NHS Fitness Studio. Dance in front of the TV or play some music. All you need are some great tunes and you can have fun dancing anywhere, and burn calories at the same time. Do some household chores. Although light tasks such as taking out the rubbish won't raise your heart rate, some heavy gardening or washing the car will count towards your daily activity target. Fitness for office workers. Cycle or walk part, if not all, of your journey to work. Get off a bus or tube stop before your destination. If you need to drive, try to park further away from your office and walk the rest of the way. Discuss project ideas with a colleague while taking a walk. Stand while talking on the telephone. Walk over to someone's desk at work rather than calling them on the phone or sending an email. Take the stairs instead of the lift, or get out of the lift a few floors early and use the stairs. Walk up escalators or travelators rather than standing still. Go for a walk during your lunch break. Use a pedometer to keep track of how many steps you take. Try to find different walks and alternate between them during the week. Exercise before or after work, or during your lunch break. Your office may have a gym, or you may have access to a nearby swimming pool or squash courts. Fitness for older adults, 65 years and over. Be active around the house. Cooking, housework and walking while you're on the phone can help keep you mobile, although these activities won't count towards your weekly activity target. Get into shape with Strength and Flex, a 5-week exercise plan to increase strength and flexibility for beginners. Conservation groups are a way to get involved in improving your local environment and being active at the same time. Try something new. If you're not sure what activities you'd like, walking is the easiest way to increase your activity levels. Find a friend to walk with, or join a walking group for some extra motivation. Senior sports or fitness classes keep you motivated and can be fun, relieve stress and help you meet friends. Heavy gardening, including pushing, bending, squatting, carrying, digging and shoveling, can provide a good workout. Swimming, aquarobics and working out in water are ideal for older adults, because water reduces stress and strain on the body's joints. Yoga is suitable for all ability levels. It combines a series of poses with breathing, and is good for building strength, flexibility and balance. Tai Chi is an ancient Chinese art that builds strength, flexibility and balance through slow and controlled movements. Pilates focuses on stretching and strengthening the whole body to improve balance, muscle strength, flexibility and posture. Take up running. If you're just starting out, try a popular Couch to 5K running plan. When it comes to exercise, disabled people have pretty much the same options, everything from simply getting out a bit more to playing team sports. If you can walk, there's no easier way to increase your activity levels. Try to include walking in your daily routine. Find a friend to walk with or join a walking group for some extra motivation. Cycling, there are tricycles, quadcycles, recumbents, hand-powered bikes called hand cycles, and power-assisted bicycles, all of which are alternatives for those unable to ride a regular bicycle. Take up running. If you're just starting out, try a popular Couch to 5K running plan. Get moving with Strength and Flex, a 5-week exercise plan to increase your strength and flexibility, not suitable for wheelchair users. Split activity up throughout the day. You can achieve your target in bouts of 10 minutes or more. Try these 10-minute workouts. Talk to a health professional or ask an organization for people with your disability about what the best exercises are for you. Low-impact exercises such as yoga, Pilates and Tai Chi have been adapted to suit the needs of people with different types of disabilities. Get advice first, however, particularly if you have a physical disability. Exercises not suited to your disability may be harmful. Choose a gym from more than 400 Inclusive Fitness Initiative (IFI) accredited gyms. Swimming can feel quite liberating if you have a physical disability, as your body is mostly supported by the water. Many pools offer classes and sessions that cater specifically for disabled people. Adapted sports. Many sports can be played by disabled people on the same basis as non-disabled people. Some, such as blind football, have also been adapted to make them more disability-friendly. 5. Drink plenty of water. People sometimes confuse thirst with hunger. You can end up consuming extra calories when a glass of water is really what you need. 6. Eat high-fiber foods. Foods containing lots of fiber can help keep you to feel full, which is perfect for losing weight. Fiber is only found in food from plants, such as fruit and veg, oats, whole grain bread, brown rice and pasta, and beans, peas and lentils. 7. Read food labels. Knowing how to read food labels can help you choose healthier options. Use the calorie information to work out how a particular food fits into your daily calorie allowance on the weight loss plan. Nutrition labels can help you choose between products and keep a check on the amount of foods you're eating that are high in fat, salt and added sugars. Most pre-packed foods have a nutrition label on the back or side of the packaging. These labels include information on energy in kilojoules, kJ, and kilocalories, kcal, usually referred to as calories. They also include information on fat, saturates, saturated fat, carbohydrate, sugars, protein and salt. All nutrition information is provided per 100 grams and sometimes per portion of the food. Supermarkets and food manufacturers now highlight the energy, fat, saturated fat, sugars and salt content on the front of the packaging, alongside the reference intake for each of these. You can use nutrition labels to help you choose a more balanced diet. For a balanced diet, eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and vegetables every day. Base meals on potatoes, bread, rice, pasta or other starchy carbohydrates. Choose whole grain or higher fiber where possible. Have some dairy or dairy alternatives, such as soya drinks and yogurts. Choose lower fat and lower sugar options. Eat some beans, pulses, fish, eggs, meat and other protein. Aim for 2 portions of fish every week, one of which should be oily, such as salmon or mackerel. Choose unsaturated oils and spreads, and eat them in small amounts. Drink plenty of fluids. The government recommends 6 to 8 cups or glasses a day. If you're having foods and drinks that are high in fat, salt and sugar, have these less often and in small amounts. Try to choose a variety of different foods from the 4 main food groups. Most people in the UK eat and drink too many calories, too much fat, sugar and salt, and not enough fruit, vegetables, oily fish or fiber. Nutrition labels on the back or side of packaging. Nutrition labels are often displayed as a panel or grid on the back or side of packaging. This type of label includes information on energy, kJ/kcal, fat, saturates, saturated fat, carbohydrate, sugars, protein and salt. It may also provide additional information on certain nutrients, such as fiber. All nutrition information is provided per 100 grams and sometimes per portion. How do I know if a food is high in fat, saturated fat, sugar or salt? There are guidelines to tell you if a food is high in fat, saturated fat, salt, sugar or not. These are: total fat. High, more than 17.5 grams of fat per 100 grams. Low, 3 grams of fat or less per 100 grams. Saturated fat. High, more than 5 grams of saturated fat per 100 grams. Low, 1.5 grams of saturated fat or less per 100 grams. Sugars. High, more than 22.5 grams of total sugars per 100 grams. Low, 5 grams of total sugars or less per 100 grams. Salt. High, more than 1.5 grams of salt per 100 grams, or 0.6 grams sodium. Low, 0.3 grams of salt or less per 100 grams, or 0.1 grams sodium. For example, if you're trying to cut down on saturated fat, eat fewer foods that have more than 5 grams of saturated fat per 100 grams. Some nutrition labels on the back or side of packaging also provide information about reference intakes. Nutrition labels on the front of packaging. Most of the big supermarkets and many food manufacturers also display nutritional information on the front of pre-packed food. This is very useful when you want to compare different food products at a glance. Front of pack labels usually give a quick guide to energy, fat content, saturated fat content, sugars content, salt content. These labels provide information on the number of grams of fat, saturated fat, sugars and salt, and the amount of energy, in kJ and kcal, in a serving or portion of the food. But be aware that the manufacturer's idea of a portion may be different from yours. Some front-of-pack nutrition labels also provide information about reference intakes. Reference intakes. Nutrition labels can also provide information on how a particular food or drink product fits into your daily recommended diet. Reference intakes are guidelines about the approximate amount of particular nutrients and energy required for a healthy diet. Red, amber and green color coding. Some front-of-pack nutrition labels use red, amber and green color coding. Color-coded nutritional information tells you at a glance if the food has high, medium or low amounts of fat, saturated fat, sugars and salt. Red means high. Amber means medium. Green means low. In short, the more green on the label, the healthier the choice. If you buy a food that has all or mostly green on the label, you know straight away that it's a healthier choice. Amber means neither high nor low, so you can eat foods with all or mostly amber on the label most of the time. But any red on the label means the food is high in fat, saturated fat, salt or sugars, and these are the foods we should cut down on. Try to eat these foods less often and in small amounts. Ingredients list. Most pre-packed food products also have a list of ingredients on the packaging or an attached label. The ingredients list can also help you work out how healthy the product is. Ingredients are listed in order of weight, so the main ingredients in the packaged food always come first. That means that if the first few ingredients are high-fat ingredients, such as cream, butter or oil, then the food in question is a high-fat food. Food shopping tips. You're standing in the supermarket aisle looking at two similar products, trying to decide which to choose. You want to make the healthier choice, but you're in a hurry. If you're buying ready meals, check to see if there's a nutrition label on the front of the pack, and then see how your choices stack up when it comes to the amount of energy, fat, saturated fat, sugars and salt. If the nutrition labels use color coding, you'll often find a mixture of red, amber and green. So when you're choosing between similar products, try to go for more greens and ambers, and fewer reds, if you want to make a healthier choice. But remember, even healthier ready meals may be higher in fat and energy than the homemade equivalent. And if you make the meal yourself, you could also save money. 8. Use a smaller plate. Using smaller plates can help you eat smaller portions. By using smaller plates and bowls, you may be able to gradually get used to eating smaller portions without going hungry. It takes about 20 minutes for the stomach to tell the brain it's full, so eat slowly and stop eating before you feel full. 9. Don't ban foods. Don't ban any foods from your weight loss plan, especially the ones you like. Banning foods will only make you crave them more. There's no reason you can't enjoy the occasional treat as long as you stay within your daily calorie allowance. 10. Don't stock junk food. To avoid temptation, try to not stock junk food, such as chocolate, biscuits, crisps and sweet fizzy drinks, at home. Instead, opt for healthy snacks, such as fruit, unsalted rice cakes, oat cakes, unsalted or unsweetened popcorn, and fruit juice. 11. Cut down on alcohol. A standard glass of wine can contain as many calories as a piece of chocolate. Over time, drinking too much can easily contribute to weight gain. Did you know a standard glass of wine can contain as many calories as a piece of chocolate, and a pint of lager has about the same calorie count as a packet of crisps? The average wine drinker in England takes in around 2,000 kilocalories from alcohol every month. Drinking 5 pints of lager a week adds up to 44,200 kilocalories over a year, equivalent to eating 221 donuts. You can find out the calories in many more drinks using the DrinkAway unit and calorie calculator. Weight gain. Wine, beer, cider, spirits and all our favorite drinks are made from natural starch and sugar. Fermentation and distillation for certain drinks is used to produce the alcohol content. This helps explain why alcohol contains lots of calories, 7 calories a gram, in fact, almost as many as a gram of fat. And, of course, additional calories can be present in added mixer drinks. Regularly drinking more than the NHS recommends can have a noticeable impact on your waistline as well as cause less obvious but more serious health problems. Tips to avoid weight gain. Men and women are advised not to regularly drink more than 14 units a week, which is equivalent to 6 pints of average strength beer or 10 small glasses of low strength wine. Alternate an alcoholic drink with a glass of water. This will help to prevent you becoming dehydrated. Don't drink on an empty stomach. If you do reach for snacks while drinking, opt for a healthier option. Drinking in rounds can mean you end up drinking more than you intended. Opt out and drink at your own pace. Try cutting down with a friend, as you'll be more likely to stick to it with moral support. Eat a healthier dinner before you start drinking. Order or cook before you start drinking so you're not tempted to go for the less healthy options. Pace yourself by taking small sips. Avoid binge drinking. It's not advisable to save up your units to splurge at the weekend. If you're drinking white wine, why not add a splash of soda water to help the same number of units last longer? 12. Plan your meals. Try to plan your breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks for the week, making sure you stick to your calorie allowance.